Oh. Cut short. Oh, that's a good one. You're being tuned with your biofield. How do you feel now? Hello, collective. It's me again. Your favorite psychic medium. Host of Spirit is on Spotify. Where we teach you about energy and your non-physicalness, because you are a non-physical entity having a human experience, and we love you dearly. We think you're doing such an amazing job. We are here for you, supporting you, and we want you to know that we love you unconditionally. And we're here to teach you forgiveness, about your emotions, how to love yourself, and we teach you all that on Spirit News on Spotify. And here on YouTube, we do psychic development. I am a childhood psychic that repressed her gift until 4 years ago, where I finally decided to honor my psychic gift. And I'm doing that through the help of my very own spirit team, the Guild of the Golden Triangle, which everybody has a spirit team. Every single person has a spirit team. I guarantee it. You just have to believe you do, and then you have to ask them for help, because they don't break cosmic law. Buyer! Hey, boo! They don't break cosmic law, which is one law is the law of free will. You have to ask for help, and you can't impose your will onto other people. That's just the way it goes. We're learning that through the spirit reads and through these energy reads that we do live for you, to show you how to honor your own intuition, because anybody can do it, because you are a non-physical being having a human experience. So I'm here doing another collective read. If you want to follow any of our socials, we do have them. You can find them in the description bar through the link tree, and you can follow us. We would love for you to be a part of our spirit family and be a part of our Patience with Spirit community, and with my own spirit team. We would love that. You can be a part of our family anytime. We are here for you 100%. We're going to do another random energy read. The last one was so fun. I love doing them. I really, really do. This is a collective energy read. Lady of Light, round of applause for you. We're going to do another random energy read to do psychic development, to develop my psychic gift so I can get really good at it. I want to get so good at it that I don't even need cards. Then I'll show people that it's not the cards, it's the person. Anyone can do it. You just have to believe you can do it. So I use the cards. Spirit has showed me books, cards, games. You can read anything, because everything's energy. Hi, Angela. So an energy read is when we interpret subtle energy with cards and games and books, and we see what Spirit wants us to know, because Spirit talks, Spirit doesn't use words to talk. Spirit uses symbols, emotions. It's like playing a game of charades, and so we bring messages forward that Spirit wants us to know, usually about things that are done in the dark, because God's always watching. So when we say it out loud, it helps to heal it. It helps to understand it. Confirmation. So we're going to read the energy. Just remember that energy is fluid. It can be past, present, or future. It could also be an alternate timeline. I don't control what comes out. I don't control what Spirit wants to talk about. I surrender to Spirit and let Spirit guide me for the messages. We have our necrometer here so we can have discernment, and also remember, energy is fluid. It's not gender. There's no gender, so it can be masculine or feminine. Don't make it fit. If it resonates, that's awesome. It's just confirming what you know. Do not make it fit. Use your discernment. If it scares you, if it's something new that kind of freaks you out, it's not for you. I love you. And remember, we do this with love in our hearts. We're here to be of service. It makes me truly happy to be of service. That's what makes me feel emotionally fulfilled, and that's what Spirit says you should follow. So, oh, no worries. You were confirming things I was saying. Confirmation. So let's do it. You guys ready? The last one was a doozy. I was having so much fun with you guys. Let's do it. Let's do some word tiles. I don't really like doing these because of my nails, but I'm going to do them for you guys. We'll see what comes out, okay? We'll do the magnet tiles. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. Okay, I got snake. I got weird. Oh, geez. I got decay. Oh, I got weird snake decay. Betrayal. Oh, Mudron. I got tooth. Nail and tooth. Proof. Nail and tooth. I got cloth. Jeez, what's going on here? I got loaf. Loaf. Little penny loafers. I got a question mark. Oh, I got a question mark here. Some. Snake, weird, decay tooth cloth, loaf, some. Like S-O-M-E. Betrayal. Here's betrayal. I'll put that right here. Some kind of betrayal from a weird snake. Oh, jeez. I got assault. I got assault. Some assault. Let. Pain. I'm laughing because I see aioli over here. I got aioli. Oh, thank you. Thank you for being here. I love you so much. We love you. I got aioli. I got pink aioli. What? You know, there's nothing like a good aioli on a sandwich. I'm just saying. On some focaccia bread. And you toast it up in the panini presser. That's some good shit. I got pink aioli here. Here as a motor passes by. Jam. You know what I think of when I think of jam? I got orange jam here. I think of Spaceballs when the radar gets jammed. Remember that? And the jam and they're like boysenberry or something. Or what do they say? They're like jam, or they're like, I hate boysenberry jam. Or I'm sorry, I got distracted. Rump. Aioli rump. Beer. Is someone making some kind of barbecue aioli rump? Okay, here we go. That's the last one. Okay, here we go. Let me see. Let me show you guys what I got. Okay. Oh. The Schwartz. It's the power of the Schwartz. Oh my gosh, I freaking love Spaceballs. Remember Jabba, Pizza the Hut? And they were like eating his face. They're like, I love that movie. Okay, so listen, we got snake, weird decay, tooth cloth, loaf, betrayal, some assault, let pain, aioli. Now, aioli is like a mixture of things, so we have to think of it metaphorically, not literally, okay? Aioli is like mayo with like, isn't it like sun-dried tomatoes or something like that? Sun. Pain, let pain, aioli pink, here jam, orange, rump beer, lend seam. So some snake, some weird snake who brought some betrayal and assault that let pain jam their rump under beer. Maybe they were drinking, something they were doing when they were drinking. They seem, lend seem. They could have lent someone money, and someone who seemed like orange jam, like sweet, someone who seemed sweet. They could have, and I have question mark after loaf. So there's loaf, could be like meatloaf, but metaphorically. So like some people call people a loaf, like he's a loaf, you know. Aioli is garlic spread. Okay. And I have pink. Spread pink? Those are two words I never thought I'd say together. Let me reboot Spirit. Spirit hasn't said anything. Oh, loaf like bread, dough. You're right, Boyer. You're right.
Take it.
Take it. Spirit said yes, take it. Some kind of money they took, because I have lend. Lendo. So some kind of weird snake who's decayed. Electronic. Who's decayed. Like a tooth. Glue. I have glue cloth. May have borrowed some money as a betrayal. And it caused, they let pain in, some kind of assault that seemed sweet like orange jam. They may have been drinking beer together. They got their rump in trouble. And now something see you. They want you to hear them out about some kind of money that was loaned when they were under the influence to somebody who seemed sweet, but they were a weird snake that brought pain and betrayal, possibly assault, some kind of assault. Use it at the prison commissary. Spirit always says inmate. Okay, some kind of weird snake. Let's do it. You know what? Let's look in the Bible. We haven't looked in the Bible in a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Spirit, tell us what you want us to know in the Bible. Give us another clue. Chronicles. Whenever I hear Chronicles, I just think of Chronicles of Riddick, which I love, by the way. The sons of David, chapter 3, Chronicles 3. These were the sons of David born to him in Hebron, the firstborn. Concubines. All these were sons of David in addition to other sons by concubines. And Tamar was their sister. The sons of Judah were Perez, Hezron, Carmi, and of Judah. These were the sons of blah, blah, blah. These are just saying the whole family lineage. Something about family.
No energy.
No energy. Okay.
Here.
Something about family. Someone may have loaned a snake and a family money? Jabez was the most distinguished of his brothers. His mother had named him Jabez, saying, I bore him with pain. I bore him with pain. And our thing said pain. Where is it? The Spirit said, definitely. Our thing says pain. So this is the son of a mother who's a pain in the ass.
Right.
Right. Oh, that you may truly bless me and extend my boundaries. May your hand be with me and make me free of misfortune without pain. And God granted his prayer. So there's a son of a mother who's a pain in the ass, who they may have loaned money to, but they don't have any boundaries. And now something happened. They're asking God to free them of their misfortune without pain. And God is granting their prayer. Or God granted his prayer. So this mother may have lent their son, who's a snake, money, who's a pain in the ass. Because they're always drinking.
Dorothy.
Because they're always drinking beer and eating aioli.
Michael.
Spirit says Michael. They may have lent them money, but they're a pain in the ass. There's some kind of betrayal that happened. They may have lent money to a weird snake who's okay. Spirit said
follow the sign.
Spirit said Dorothy and Michael. Those are very common names, so it could be anybody. Alright, where do you want us to go, Spirit?
They travel through the mirrors.
Spirit always says they travel through the mirrors. Okay, let's do these. Okay. Come through, Spirit, come through. That would explain the bad breath, the aioli. I still haven't gotten my coal-fired pizza that I've been dying for. I'm on a budget. Someone buy me some pizza. There's Anthony's coal-fired pizza. That's so yummy. Okay, I'm sorry. Stay focused. So there's a mother who has a son who's a pain in the ass, who has no boundaries, that may have lent some money to a snake that now they're in trouble with. And choice upside down. They're asking God for help, and God's going to say yes to them. I choose serenity, light, and positive energy no matter what I go through. I choose happiness. I rise above fear and direct my thoughts to God. I told you, but it's upside down. So there's some kind of they must be asking God for help, but maybe they did something against God. Because now someone owes, I don't know if someone loaned them money or they loaned someone money. They accepted money for their body? What? Vitality. They may have accepted money for their body.
Rich.
Rich. They may have made a lot. They may have made a lot of money off of being a prostitute. I'm sorry, that's so close. I'm like, but now something's happened where they're aware that their life has taken a different direction than they thought it would and doesn't have beauty around them. And now they're giving thanks to God, or now they need to give thanks to God and learn gratitude because they're being enlightened by their thoughts and about riches that surround them that they thought would bring them life. And I have vitality. I have choice upside down. I think this son made a choice to sell their body for money to be rich, and it wasn't what they thought it would be, and now they're begging God for help because they're seeing that what they thought was just like an illusion or something. It was a betrayal. They may have been assaulted, or hopefully they didn't assault somebody, but they may have been assaulted for money. Some kind of betrayal by a weird snake who's decaying, who may have tooth decay. Courage in reverse. They're not as strong as they thought, and they fear something bigger.
I don't know.
And have doubt. Doubt, as Spirit says, I don't know. Please go. They are trying to remain light
brewer.
But they're brewing in their own thoughts because they've had a test of life, some kind of test that they couldn't stand tall against or overcome. They weren't wise enough to face the challenge, and now they're being something of a new life. They wish they had a new life. What did this person do? I think they thought that, like, having sex for money was going to, like, give them some kind of, like, great life or something. But now something happened. Something about lending money. Something they did when they were drinking or drinking beer, it says. They thought it would bring them money. They thought it would be sweet, like orange jam. But it wasn't what it seemed. They were betrayed. Transformation. They're going through some kind of transformation. They're going inward to work on their weaknesses and refine their strengths. They realize that life is ensured and presented with situations that are supposed to help you learn and grow. They're aware of their progress and they want to open their wings to the light because of some choice they made, but they're scared.
I have something nearby.
They're scared right now.
Look at us.
Something about money. Something about money. Lending someone money, or they borrowed money, or I don't know yet. That is interesting. All right. What did this person do? What did this person do? They accepted money for their body is what they did. But I don't know why if they borrowed money or... Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me what you want us to know. Understanding. Newt.
Almost.
They've gained some kind of understanding about a choice they made about selling their body. Yeah, and look, I got a naked little, I can't show it, but they got a naked little man here with his wee-wee out. Which is wee-wee out. This is something they did when they were under the influence. Genesis. Something that brought them to the beginning. Something that had made them restart their life. Something in the Bible, it says that they're praying to God now to undo their misfortune, and God's answering them. God is good. Ain't God good? Thank you, Boyer. Yes, if you want a private reading, email me. Justice. Sekhmet's here. Sekhmet's bringing justice. I don't know. This person was betrayed by someone. Some weird snake. Tell me about this weird snake, Spirit. A death and a rebirth. This person's going through a death and a rebirth because of some choice they made. And look at all the snakes. Spirit said a weird snake. And there's, let me count all these snakes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 snakes. Grim, Spirit says. But Spirit, are you saying this person's going to be given another chance by God? It says death and rebirth and justice. So I don't know if the justice is for the snake. I also have a snake right here. That's 14 snakes. Oh, wait a second. This says a weird snake. I have one snake here, or I can't, one snake right here in the corner for justice. I also have a snake here for a cycle. I think just one snake, because look, all these snakes have suns on their head, which means they're enlightened. Which means they're enlightened. So that could be like their family or something. Their family is enlightened to something about a snake. Who's being brought to justice. A weird snake with tooth decay. Oh, look, I got a mother and son book. Let's see, because in the Bible it said a mother's son who's a pain in the ass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hey, Robin! Hey, I love you. Thanks for being here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Spirit, tell me about this mother and son duo. Don't let his father forget that his son is still a little boy.
4.
Don't tolerate his tantrums ever.
Agree.
Agree, Spirit says. I told you this son's a pain in the ass. And look, I have a blue page here and a blue for understanding. I think this son is learning like the ultimate lesson here. I think they usually get protected. I think they usually, it's like one of those situations where it feels like this son might always get protected or might always have help to solve their problems than the troubles they get themselves into. Oh, good. I'm glad you got my message. I love you so much. You're so sweet. I love you. You have such good energy. And his father might treat him like a little boy because he acts like a little boy. He does little boy things and he throws tantrums. Don't tolerate his tantrums ever, because he puts up a big stink whenever he does something wrong and makes a bad choice. And then his parents are always there to, clean up his mess for him. But this time he's gotten himself into a big mess and could have possibly dragged his mom or something into it. Something like that. But now he has to have courage because something he did has like taken the cake. And I have live and learn right here on top. And I have, where is it? Facing challenges. Because life gives you tests to grow and become something more. Life lessons. So they did something. We're going to find out. I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Alone. Spirit says they got to do this one alone. And I have Genesis right here. They have to go back to the beginning. Something they did. But they're praying for God's help right now. All right. Tell me more. So tell me about this choice they made. Tell me about this choice they made. A bad cereal. What's your favorite method of self-care? Well, this person sold their body for money. They thought that would be a good idea. I'm not laughing at them. But, I mean, you have to be pretty immature if you think, like, it's going to be a real big payoff to sell your body for money. There was something they were unaware of. Their thoughts didn't match the beauty that they wanted around them. They didn't give God thanks for every little thing that brings them joy. They wanted riches to surround them. But now they don't have courage to face some kind of transformation they're going through. And I have Osiris, death and rebirth under transformation. So this person's going through some kind of ego death because they didn't have self-care. They didn't think that self-care was important. But if you watch our episode, if you listen to our episode on Spirit News about sex and energy, we learned that actually spreading yourself far and wide energy, you need to shut that down, because when you have sex with multiple people, what you're really doing is exchanging energy with people you don't even know what they've been through. You don't know what's on their field. You don't know anything about what they've been through. Spirit said bride. Spirit just said bride. I don't know where bride comes into this, but maybe they married someone? Oh my God, what was the most awkward date you've ever been on under Genesis? They could have met a prostitute and married them to have a new beginning with them. And look, doesn't Tarot look pregnant? They could have married a prostitute and got them pregnant on their first date. Possibly on their first date. What is something you have tried that you will never do again? Prostitution. This bride must have been like, I know a great way to make money, and you can have sex with anyone you want, and I'll let you have sex, and we have threesomes, and then, you know, all the things. They thought it would give them vitality, but it gave them something else. I don't know, possibly an illegitimate child with a prostitute. I'm not trying to say prostitute like it's a bad thing, like do what you gotta do, but in our advice from Spirit, it's not good to do that, because you're just giving pieces of your energy away and then taking pieces of energy from people you don't even know. You don't know what they've been through, and they could have yucky things on their energy field that you're now inheriting, or not inheriting, but absorbing, and it can mess your field up. Smoke. It can make it smoky.
Evil dead.
Spirit just said evil dead. Give me one more. So, what's gonna... That's too many. Who did the worst job following social distancing guidelines during the pandemic? During a pandemic. Oh no. 10. Oh man. So this person made a choice when they were under beer or something. It says beer, so like alcohol or something, to entertain this person who they could have, Spirit said bride, so they could have married a prostitute who talked them into prostituting themselves for money and having threesomes and stuff. And they could have possibly got some kind of like STD or something, or got sick. Who did the worst job following social distancing guidelines during the pandemic? It doesn't have to be during the like a pandemic, but like something like they got sick. Because they were, I mean, if you're a prostitute, you ain't social distancing. Yule logic. What's that mean, Spirit? Does anyone know what Yule logic means? I'm gonna look it up. This person's drowning now because of their own choices. They thought this would be like the greatest idea. Yule logic. Bestowing praise or eulogy, commendatory, eulogistic. Rare. What? Oh, like eulogy? Like a eulogy? What? Is this person gonna die? Relating to a speech, piece of writing, a poem. Oh, okay. Oh, wait. containing great praise, especially for someone who recently died. Stop. This person might die because of what they did. Oh, shit. Oh, no. That's why they're asking God to forgive them. And God said yes. Because they're going to die? Oh, Maron. Why'd they do that? Alright, let's continue. So, what's going to happen now? Or their bride's going to die, I don't know. They had different thoughts on this matter. They were trying to play both hands. They were trying to play their hand to be something important. They wanted dominance. They wanted dominance over someone who's passive?
False.
Okay. There were different thoughts on this matter. They tried to play both hands with great importance. One is dominant, one is passive. Does this person have a split personality? Spirit? The left hand was representing their private side, their hopes and dreams, but the right hand was representing how they showed themselves to others and how they interact with the outside world on a day-to-day basis. Doesn't that sound like it's like they were like living two different lives? They may have been living some secret life that was their hopes and dreams, a private side. But then the way they presented themselves, oh, maybe that's why they're a pain in the ass to their parents. Because they don't show their parents, their mother or father, how they really act. And they try to interact differently than how they really do. Graveyard.
Touch.
But indeed, I would rather have nothing but tea. But their parents are finding out the tea. We're spilling the tea right now because their parents are finding out that always bailed them out of trouble, that they went on some kind of awkward date and ended up marrying some prostitute bride that they got pregnant. Or if they didn't marry them, they at least like entertained a relationship with them. And this prostitute may have told them some kind of delusions of grandeur of the benefits of being a prostitute, and they actually sold their body for money. But now it's a death and a rebirth because they have some incurable STD perhaps, or they got sick. They're sick from having sex with multiple people. I don't want to say this. Thick and fleshy fingers reveal a sensual, passionate nature. So they use their thick and fleshy fingers in a sensual way and took full advantage of their physical senses. They were like a hedonist. They were just following what felt good physically. Most likely. Thank you, Spirit. They thought that that was the way they wanted to live. That was their thoughts of how they wanted to live. That's the secret that they hide from everybody. That there's like some weird freaky earth. There's some weird freaky freak nasty. bad for them. They thought this would be their life they wanted. If you watch our episode of Sex and Energy, sex is actually a very sacred act that it can harness a lot of power if done with two people that are in the same frequency, that are in a high frequency. That's why monks are celibate. I'm celibate too. Spirit has advised me to be celibate in this time until I meet someone who matches my vibration, because otherwise having sex with somebody that doesn't match your high vibration will actually take my gift away. It'll take away...
Gluttonous.
Oh, they were gluttonous. They were indulged in sharing their energy. And it's detrimental to your health, your emotional body, your energy body, your mind, body, soul to do that, because it poisons it. It makes you the energy of those people. Whatever those people went through, all their traumas, you will become their traumas. You will be depressed. You'll be empty. You'll be like an empty vessel, because when you have sex, that's vital force. It creates life. So it's very sacred. And that's why no wonder the Egyptian cards are out here. The Egyptians knew about sacred sex energy, and they used it to manifest. But you have to, hey George, but you have to understand sex before you're going around having sex with everybody because it feels good. It's much more than just a physical sensation. It's literally a life-giving activity. It creates life. It's like very sacred. So this person's sick now. I don't know if they're sick energetically or if they're sick physically, because it says the pandemic, which was a physical virus. So they were living in short-term reality. They were living for the moment. They weren't thinking long term. They're very sensitive and easily hurt, and they hate suffering, but they love satisfaction. They could possibly like helping others, and so they thought that, oh my gosh, this is confirmation. They thought they were like a male gigolo. Like that movie. What's that movie with that guy? Deuce Bigelow, male gigolo. This person thought
1990s.
1990s. This person's very sensitive and easily hurt. They need outward validation to feel good about themselves. So they were like Deuce Bigelow, male gigolo, where he thought he was helping people. Like he'd have sex with people who are different to make them feel good about themselves. He thought that was like something, like a good deed he could do, right? That's this person.
Okay.
They thought that they could have sex, feel good, and at the same time gain satisfaction by helping others.
Martha.
Oh my gosh, that's why this is upside down. The courage.
Disagree.
Okay, that's not why that's upside down, but this person's like the real Deuce Bigelow, male gigolo. I love that movie, by the way. Help people get their groove back, yeah. But those people got to get their groove back on their own. You can't have sex with them and think your sex is so good it's gonna heal them. They acted on impulse. They pushed themselves too far. They burned the candle at both ends. They're quick-tempered and always have to be on the go with a fast-paced mind. They're very in their masculine energy. They have to be like go, 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 action, action, action. They thought this was a great business venture. They get to have sex, help people, and make money. They thought it was like something that, how could I go wrong? That's what they were thinking. They're passionate about their endeavors because they're a practical person with a serious outlook. They're very hardworking and reliable, and they thought that they could take something that they loved and put it in an orderly fashion, but they took it at face value.
1980s.
They didn't dissect everything to see how it would tick. They didn't look at the long-term effects of what this would do. They're a very analytical thinker who's conservative. They're a follower. They're very cautious in other ways, but they didn't think that this would be a big deal. They didn't see the higher perspective of what this would do to them, because this person doesn't know about energy. That's why we teach you about energy on Spirit News, because if this person knew about energy, they would have known that doing this would have had dire implications. And now they've involved it. Can you tell me how they've involved their parents? What do their parents have to do with this? Because the Bible was mentioning Judah's parents, Judah's whole family lineage, and then a son who's a pain in the ass. The headline, the writer's fork. Many people, these people came to a fork. These people came to a fork in the road. They viewed their son as versatile, curious, and inventive. They may have whiteness. They viewed their son as, or this person as, being adaptable and resourceful. Because I also have over here that what they show their parents is different than who they really are. Because it says the left hand usually represents private side, showing your hopes and dreams, and the right hand shows how you show yourself to others, how you interact with others on a day-to-day basis. Spell? Spirit just said spell. Spirit, are you telling me that this person was under a spell to be a prostitute? Or their parents are under a spell? Because they could be saying that this person lies to their parents, and that is a form of spell, of manipulation. When you lie to make people perceive things different than what they are, that's a spell. When you purposely tell a lie to appear differently, to make people think of you differently, that's a spell. So this person could have been lying to their parents about the truth, and their parents view them as curious and inventive and versatile, adaptable and resourceful. That's how their parents view this person. But that's not how they actually are. They told their parents that they had very good luck about some good news in the future. Study. Some unexpected marriage. I told you, Spirit said brides. They were going to have good news from an unexpected marriage and legacy. I told you they had a child with someone. And to watch out for a message coming in from someone beginning with the letter E? So they told their parents that this was something they wanted to do because they were going to get good news in the future about something, but they didn't tell them everything. That's why they got married to this person, because they were expecting some kind of legacy. But it wasn't true. E, empty. There's empty promises because they don't tell their parents the truth about everything. And this son is always getting in trouble, and their parents are always bailing him out. Whoops. Now their parents are stiff with no flexibility, because this person has no structure and they have no balance. Now they have to become some kind of workaholic to conserve themselves or to conserve money. Excuse me, spirit burps. They thought by doing
Evil ghost.
evil ghosts. I think this person they married, that they thought they were gonna get good luck with, they were gonna have good fortune with, some unexpected marriage and unexpected legacy. They thought that they told their parents that this is what they wanted to do because they were expecting some kind of windfall or something. But they didn't tell their parents the whole story, and now they're not getting the windfall. So now they're begging God, please, baby, baby, please, God, please. Been single since my accident in 2020. Yeah, email me. I do $20 for 20 minutes. I still gotta get that signed though. I know, I gotta get that signed. Maybe I was thinking I could put it like right here or something. These fine lines are common. These lies are common from this person. They're always lying.
Haunted item.
They're always lying, and now they're haunted by their negative effects on their health. They're always hypnotizing people with their lies. They're very common for them to lie all the time. They've been lying to their parents about this situation, but now they're sick, and now they're asking God for help because they took it too far. They went too far with this. Now they have developed some kind of mountain that highlights what they're truly interested in the world, and everybody is learning that that they were in some kind of competition or put somebody in a competition, and
I don't know.
And their parents didn't know because they lied to them, and they did it because they thought it was entertaining, and now everyone sees how insincere they are. Wow. That's craziness. So their parents thought they were a completely different person, and now they're finding out because they're coming to their parents. Maybe they had to borrow money for something, or maybe their parents had to give them money for some kind of betrayal that they fell for. Yeah, now they're worried because people are finding out where their mind is. And they need to take this in stride and learn how to control their impulses and their anger, because they struggle to assert themselves because they care too much about what other people think, and they avoid confrontation because they lie. That's why they lie all the time, because they don't want to ever seem like who they really are, because they don't really like who they are, because they know that who they are is not going to be approved of by their parents. They need to take a long, straight look to reveal what they planned and what they scheduled and what they committed to. And now they need to learn to how to be happy alone, because they don't have any order or structure in their life, and they don't know what happiness. They don't know how to be happy. They don't know how to find happiness. Damn, spirit.
Sacrifice.
Yeah, they need to learn how to sacrifice, because they lie to everybody to get their way. And the book said, don't let them throw tantrums. That's what they do. This is this person's MO. I love everything about myself. Good for you, Jonathan. I love everything about myself too. You're in the right place. this person needs to learn to love themselves the way they are, but they have two different sides to themselves. One side that they present to their parents in the world, and then the other side, which is them selling their body for sex and doing some strange things for change and living a hedonistic life, possibly having, weird threesomes and stuff with some prostitute they married that they could possibly be pregnant with, that they thought they were going to have a dormouse. They thought they were going to have some kind of legacy with, but they didn't tell their parents all of the information. They betrayed their parents. They could have possibly borrowed money from their parents to fix something that they did.
Three spirits.
Three spirits. Sounds like a mess to me. Sounds like a mess. Mess to me. I made that up. You're welcome. Okay, let's see. Where are we at? Oh. Now they're falling to their knees begging God for help. And the Bible said that God's going to help them. So, OMG, Jonathan. This person wants to take action to follow their heart. You're what? It says you're their ideal man or woman. They want to make a new proposal to you. Is this person, I have marriage. They could have been married already. They could have cheated on you. Oh, Mudrone. They want to give you some kind of offer. They're hoping to God. That must be what they're praying to God for. Spirit, is this what they're praying to God for? Spirit said three spirits. So this could be three people that want to come to you with a proposal. They view you as intelligent. And they want to give you affection and propose an emperor. An emperor. Did this person, is this their death and rebirth into an emperor? Or there's an emperor in this situation that wants to come to you. Oh my gosh, Robin, I love you so much. Thank you. Hey, Burke, welcome. I'm in Rhode Island. You guys are so good to me. Why are you guys so good to me? I love it. I feel so supported. I love you guys. Istanbul. That's fascinating. I would love to go to Turkey. I'm going to work for this company that has a plant in Turkey. They make fiber optic cables. Everybody go to Robin's Realm readings and go subscribe to her. I love you. So I think that they're okay, this could go either way, and I'm not sure which one it is, but I think one of their parents is an emperor that wants to come to you with an offer because of something their child did to you, their son. The Bible said son. It doesn't have to be a son, it can be a daughter. But they could possibly want to come to you with an offer because their father's an emperor. Someone who's stable and practical, father figure. Ourselves, Spirit said. I think it's killing them inside what their son did. I think they know that their son may have wronged you in some way. They want to come with an offer or some kind of, they want to take action towards you to fix something. To help you move to calmer waters. Six of Swords. Because something they did, they're realizing their son's a liar. They're feeling deflated over this journey that their son took them on. Their son could have borrowed money from their parents to help them move to calmer waters, but it just ended up being something completely different because their son lied to them. You gonna buy me a ticket? Well, I don't think I'm ready just yet. You gotta give me more time. I don't think I'm ready just yet. Five of Swords, yeah. this family, Spirit said 3, so this could be a mother, a father, and a child, and their child. But that's not a child anymore. They're an adult. Increase. They're increasing, they want to surrender and walk away from something that was self-sabotaging behavior by their son or daughter. They were bullying you. There was something they did to you that was unfair. And they're starting to realize that now. Whoa. They want to make it right. They want you to return. Because something got out of control too fast. Something got out of control too fast and messed up the balance of some kind of stability that you had with this partnership. You may have been forced into some kind of financial stress and faced opposition. Something that was lost momentum or that had bad timing because of something that their child did. They usually bail this person out of their problems because they allow this person to avoid confrontation. When this person needs to be held accountable for their actions, they have to stop bailing them out. But this person throws tantrums whenever they get in trouble, and they and they lie. This says they lie. They lie a lot.
In your car.
In your car, Spirit says. Man. There's a man in my car? I hope not. It's locked. There ain't nothing in there, so. So, they're really disappointed in their son. There's a missed opportunity, wasted talent, wasted potential. Their child has been fooling them for a long time, and they always bail them out of they don't allow them to, this is the thing you got to teach your kids at a young age, that there's consequences for your actions. When you do something, there's a cause and effect, and they have to learn that the hard way. If you're always bailing out your kids and always making excuses for their bad behavior and turning a blind eye, they grow up becoming liars because you let them lie. You let them get away with stuff. And that's what this trio is learning. And finally, at whatever age this person is, they're at a place where they have to take accountability for their actions. Their parents can't bail them out of this one because they messed up so badly. Sounds like Hunter Biden. Maybe it is. I don't think Hunter Biden's getting out of that one. I don't know if his parents are taking accountability, but it sure does sound like Hunter Biden. Yeah. Bad debts, greed, selfishness, stinginess, biting the hand that feeds you. I cannot make it up. 6 of Pentacles reversed. This adult child who's very immature has been constantly bailed out of their problems for a long time by their parents. And finally, there's a situation where this person has been living 2 different lives, showing their parents one side but doing another. And now they finally have gotten themselves into such a sticky situation that they're sick, they could be going broke, they could have borrowed money, they could have helped a snake. There's some weird snake in here that is still, let's tell me about the weird snake. Unless the sun is a snake. Unless the son's a weird snake, which I hope not, because God's going to forgive them. This person lies to get their way. They're in a karmic lesson right now. Judgment in reverse. They're lacking self-awareness and an unwillingness to learn their karmic lessons because they haven't been held accountable for anything they do. They get bailed out every time. So what it does is it grows a sense of entitlement. Oh, I get away with anything. It's like a prince. Like a prince.
Nope.
Spirit says, nope, not this time, because they got themselves in such a deep hole that even their parents can't bail them out of this one. And they don't want to. They're saying, you got to handle this on your own. Well, if you have erectile dysfunction, then there's something wrong with your emotions, with your emotional state. Well, yeah, this person's going to have lack of success, lack of achievement. They're going to have burdens because they're in a karmic lesson right now. Whatever they did, I know what they did. They prostituted their body and they got sick. And they may owe some people money. Some funky people money, or they owe their parents money, but they owe their parents money based on lies. They never told their parents the truth to begin with, so their parents helped them under a false story. And now the emperor, probably the father, wants to come forward and help you or help somebody and make some kind of offer to somebody that got affected by this whole situation. All right. I hope it helps. I wish you wouldn't block the funny comments. I'm not blocking them. I have a moderator that does a lovely job, and I trust them to do what they feel is best for my channel because I love them so much. And I love you all so much. Thank you for being here with me. If you guys want, this is an adult channel. We take healing very seriously here. We take healing very seriously. If you want to be part of our spiritual community, you gotta come correct with love. I love you so much. If you want a personal reading, you can email me at patiencewithspirit@gmail.com. And I love you. Thank you, Jonathan. Bye, guys.